Good morning, students. Today I am going to start your third poem, Keeping Quiet, which is written by Pablo Neruda. First of all, we will know about the poet. Pablo Neruda was the pen name and later legal name of this famous Chilean poet, diplomat, politician. He won the Nobel Prize for Literature in the year 1971. He wrote in green ink, which was his personal symbol for desire and hope. His writings are simple, wherein lies their beauty. Originally, the poem is written in Spanish. The essence of this poem is based on introspection and reintrospection. The poet feels that some soul searching is needed for us to be at peace with ourselves and others. Now, introduction of the poem. The poem Keeping Quiet, written by Pablo Neruda, discusses the need of maintaining peace and silence. He stresses upon being quiet and harmless to the human being, animal, and environment. He suggests that in order to maintain peace and harmony, it is required to stop and introspect ourselves. Now, children, is the first stanza of the poem. Now we will count to 12 and we will all keep still. For once on the face of the earth, let's not speak in any language. Let's stop for 1 second and not move our arms so much. Here the poet requests everyone to count till 12 in their own mind and to stop for a while. Maybe this 12 referred by the poet is the 12 hours in the clock or the 12 months in an year. He wants everyone to stop and calm down. The poet urges everyone not to speak any language. As we all know that there are different languages spoken in different parts of the earth, which sometimes become a barrier in our way for peace. So he says people not to speak. Not only this, he also wants us to stop moving our arms. By using the word arms, here he means the weapon which are used by different countries to raise a war against each other. So basically, the poet is demanding peace from all of us. Now the second stanza of the poem. It would be an exotic moment without rush, without engine. We would all be together in sudden strangeness. Fishermen in the cold sea would not harm whales, and the man gathering salt would look at his hurt hands. Here in this stanza, poet says that it would be a rare situation when there will be no engine working. Here he wants us to say that if everything comes to stand still, it will be a very different moment. If all the engines like vehicles and machines stop, then there will be a sudden strange situation as the world will experience a sudden calmness. People will not be in rush to achieve material things one after another. Further, the poet says that the fishermen will also stop and not harm whales in the sea. This means that the poet is urging everyone not to harm animals. Here he gives the example of whales which are being hunted for the purpose of food or trade. He also wants people to calm down so that they can stop and see what they have achieved or lost. For this, he gives the example of the man who gathers salt, whose hands are hurt. Here he wants everyone to stop for a while in order to see and feel their achievements and how much they have lost for the sake of attaining such materialistic things. Now, the third stanza of the poem. Those who prepare green wars, wars with gas, wars with fire, victory with no survivors, would put on clean clothes and walk about with their brothers in the shade doing nothing. What I want should not be confused with total inactivity. Life is what it is about. I want no truck with death. The poet asks everyone to stop those activities which are damaging the environment. Today, all the human beings are making money by damaging the environment with their activities such as mining, deforestation, letting the chemical waste into rivers, etc. The poet asks us not to do so. He also requests people not to involve in wars, as there is no benefit of achieving such a victory in which no one is left alive. He says so because wars and environmental damage will lead to no life on earth. Rather, he wants people to adopt a new approach towards life and mankind. He says that you should treat your enemy like brothers and promote peace and harmony in the world. So that's all in this class, children. These are the 3 stanzas. Read the stanza nicely and so that you may understand. In the next class, we will do rest 2 stanzas and the poetic device. Thank you.